Leanne and I'm the owner of Candy Bags. This little video is to recap what I've already written above on the spiel for the Candy Bag story. So basically I just want to share with you what actually happened and how the Candy Bag business came about. I went on a holiday last year with my family, and I won't give you the long version of that holiday because there was many lessons to be learnt from it. However, the short version is we were meant to go to LA and go on the Carnival ship down to Mexico, through the Gulf of Mexico, go back to LA and fly home. 2 weeks prior to us leaving to go to Mexico, we had the Carnival ship that was floating around that caught on fire that a lot of you would have seen on the news. So hence we weren't able to go on that ship. I was actually leaving a week before the cruise to America to spend a week in LA. So in my anticipation of not being able to go on a cruise, the family decided that we would go over to Miami and catch a Carnival cruise down to the Bahamas. So we arrived in LA, we had a wonderful week. Then we had tried to book our tickets to go to Miami, which we should have actually done in hindsight prior to leaving Australia. So the travel agent took us from LA up to Miami, back down to Florida, from LA, Philadelphia, back down to Florida, which is a long way out of the normal scope of flying. It's a wonder we just didn't go across the country. However, it all started the day before we went on holidays. I decided that I needed a handbag, and I went shopping with my mother, and it took about 5 hours to find this hideous handbag that I was going to carry as carry-on luggage. When I got to Brisbane, I actually bought another handbag. I bought a designer handbag for $197, which actually worked quite well, and I was extremely happy. When I had the week in LA, I actually bought another handbag. Now I'm a one bag, one shoe person. That'll last me a year. So this is quite out of my character. And for those females listening to this, you'll actually get the intuitive story that comes. So I bought another handbag in LA. We've gone on a plane from LA to heading to Miami and stopped over in Philadelphia. And for those of you who have ever travelled overseas, the airports over there are huge, 10-20 times larger than what we have here in this country. So we were actually getting off one flight, catching a connecting flight, physically running to catch our flight as you do on the movies. And out of my peripheral vision, I could see all these handbags were jumping out at me, and I didn't know what was going on. Jumped on the plane, went to Florida, bought another handbag. Got on the boat at Cape Canaveral, went down to Bahamas, and I bought another handbag, not knowing why I was buying so many handbags. Got to Miami, I bought a roll-on case to carry the extra handbags home. Back to Cape Canaveral, and actually left one of the bags, one of my carry-on bags there with 3 or 4 handbags in behind, which is probably a godsend. Back to Philadelphia, we had 5.5 hours to wait, so I told the kids that I would actually go and have a look for handbags. I came across this stall and I was in awe. I could not believe the quality of these handbags. I could not believe the different colours, and I stood there thinking, how am I going to take each and every one of these bags home? I only had a limited amount of carry-on. So I got the kids to come along and have a look at the store too, and I actually asked them, have you got any room in your carry-on bag so I can actually take these handbags home, which obviously I couldn't. So I made contact with the company when I came home from the holidays, and I love the bags so much. As I said, they're individual candy wrappers that are folded. It takes them anywhere from 4 days to make one handbag, and up to 4,000 candy wrappers. And the best part is it's part of the fair trade agreement in America. So the more that I can sell, the more that it will help these people. Obviously help their community as well. So it's an all-round fantastic story. So that is how the candy bags came about. I personally fell in love with them and realised that so many people in Australia or all over the world would love them also. I bought 2 little ones back with me, and everywhere I went from Philadelphia back to LA, to Sydney, to Brisbane, to Cairns, and even today, every time I use my handbag, people ask me where did I get it from. They actually love it. So this is the short story of the holiday. If those of you that are interested in the long story and the more lessons that we had to learn about this holiday, I will post a longer version video. But I hope you enjoy candy bags. They are unique. They are as unique as you are. They will give you much pleasure. You can have multitudes of different colours, and I look forward to helping you create your own uniqueness through candy bags. Have a great day. Ciao.
want. Sweet chocolate, chocolate malted candy, gumdrops, anything you want. You've come to the right man, because I'm the Candy Man. Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it with chocolate and a miracle or two. The Candy Man,
The Candy Man.
oh, the Candy Man can.
The Candy Man can.
The Candy Man can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
Makes the world taste good.
Who can take a rainbow,
Who can take a rainbow,
wrap it in a sigh,
wrap it in a sigh,
soak it in